It is 11:14 p.m. on a Tuesday. You are 22 years old. You are lying on a couch that is not yours yet, in an apartment you share with two people whose names you will not remember in 10 years. You open a compound interest calculator on your phone. You type $500 a month. You type 10%. You type 28 years. The number that comes back is $1 million. You read it twice. You do not tell anyone. You do not post it. You close the calculator. You open a brokerage account right there in the dark. This is the last impulsive thing you will do for a very long time. You are 22. You earn $38,000 a year before taxes. After rent, after food, after the 2 subscriptions you are about to cancel, you have $500 left. You know this because you counted it 3 times. You move it into a total market index fund on the 1st of the month. Automatic transfer. No decision required after today. Month 1 ends. Your portfolio is worth $504.20. The $4.20 is not nothing. You stare at it longer than makes sense. You tell no one about the $4.20. Your friends are at a bar in the neighborhood spending $14 on drinks. You are in bed at 10:30 p.m. calculating what $4.20 becomes at 10% for 27 more years. It becomes $52.18. You do not say this out loud. You already understand something is different about you. You do not know yet what that costs. Year 1 ends. Your portfolio sits at $6,244. You contributed $6,000. The market added $244. The ratio is embarrassing. You know this. You also know the ratio is not the point yet. The machine is 12 months old. It needs decades, not months. You increase nothing. You change nothing. You go to work. You come home. You check the balance once a week like checking on something that is growing too slowly to watch. You have gained $6,244 and a system. You have lost the version of yourself that spent without thinking. That version is gone. You do not mourn it. You are 24. Your portfolio is $19,000. You have been doing this for 2 years without missing a single month. Then the market drops. Not a small drop. A 31% correction over 9 months. Your $19,000 becomes $13,090 on paper. You open the app every morning and watch the number fall. Your coworker sits across from you in an open plan office. He has been investing for the same 2 years. In month 4 of the decline, he sells everything. He says he cannot watch it anymore. He says he will get back in when things stabilize. You hear him say this. You put your phone face down on your desk. You do not sell a single share. You keep the automatic transfer running. $500 moves on the 1st of every month into a market that is still falling. You are buying shares at a 31% discount. You do not feel it that way. You feel it the way everyone feels it. Badly. You hold anyway. The first rule, the investor who holds through the crash does not beat the market by being smarter. They beat it by being quieter. The market recovers in 18 months. Your portfolio climbs back past $19,000 and beyond. Your coworker waits until the headlines feel safe again. He re-enters at the top. He loses 4 years of compounding to a single month of panic. You never mention this. That silence is its own kind of discipline. You gained the most important thing this journey will ever test. Proof that you can hold. You lost the easy comfort of acting when everything in you demands action. You did not know that was a skill. Now you do. You are 29. It is a Wednesday morning at 8:47 a.m. You open the app the way you open it every Wednesday. The number reads $100,000. You are at your kitchen table. You have a cup of coffee that has gone cold. You do not spill it. You do not call anyone. You refresh once to confirm the number is real. It is real. You close the app. You go to work. 7 years. $500 a month for 7 years. You contributed $42,000 of your own money. The market turned that $42,000 into $100,000. The gap between what you put in and what exists is $58,000. That $58,000 did not require your labor. It required your patience. You sit in that for exactly as long as it takes to finish a cold coffee. Then you open a spreadsheet and recalculate. The first $100,000 took 7 years. The next $100,000 will take 4. The one after that, 2.5. The machine is no longer just accepting deposits, it has started contributing. Not as much as you, not yet, but it has started. You increase your monthly transfer to $650 after a modest raise. You max your Roth IRA at $7,000 for the year, $583 a month growing tax-free, never taxed again on withdrawal. Total monthly investment, $1,233. You do not announce this. Nobody at work knows. You have gained the first milestone and the knowledge that milestones arrive quietly. You have lost any remaining belief that wealth announces itself. It does not. It accumulates in silence and gets checked on Wednesday mornings before the coffee goes cold. You are 33. You're in a meeting that has run 47 minutes longer than it was supposed to. Someone is explaining a process improvement that will save the company $4,000 a quarter. You have stopped listening. You are thinking about $250,000. Your portfolio crossed it this morning. At a 10% annual return, $250,000 generates $25,000 a year by itself. That is $2,083 a month. You are contributing $1,233 a month. The machine is now contributing $2,083 a month. The math has flipped. You are no longer the primary engine. The machine is. You still come to meetings, you still listen when you can, but something has changed underneath everything, and it has nothing to do with the meeting. The second rule, at $250,000, you stop racing the machine. You start running alongside it. Your friends bought things in the years it took you to reach this number. New cars on 7-year financing, holidays on credit. One bought a boat at 11.9% APR, $43,000 financed, $8,600 in interest before the hole touches water. You watched. You said nothing. You are still driving the same car you bought used at 26. Nobody in the meeting room knows you have $250,000. That is not an accident. The gap between you and the people in this room is not visible in any room you share. It lives in an app on your phone that you checked at 7:48 this morning and will not check again until next Wednesday. You have gained the machine that outworks you. You have lost the ability to explain your life choices to anyone who has not made the same ones. You stop trying. You are 38. Your portfolio reads $500,000. 18 years since the Tuesday night on the couch that was not yours. You total the contributions. $168 a month for the first 7 years, $1,233 a month after that. The exact total contributed across 18 years is $141,900 of your own money. The portfolio holds $500,000. The market billed $358,100 that you never earned with your hands. You earned it with time, with 216 automatic transfers, with not selling in 2026 when the market fell, with not buying the boat, with not financing things you could not afford, with being the person who left dinner 20 minutes early because you had work in the morning and a number to protect. The gap between you and most people you know is now $500,000. It is not visible in the restaurant. It is not visible in the parking lot. You dress the same. You drive the same. You sit in the same kinds of chairs at the same kinds of tables. But you are not the same. You have not been the same for years. You knew it. You kept quiet. That is its own kind of loneliness. Not dramatic, not crushing, just present. A low hum. The knowledge that you optimize for a future that most people around you are not building toward. You never said so. You were not asked. You held $358,100 worth of silence and called it discipline. It was both. You are 50. It is a Monday morning. Ordinary. 7:22 a.m. You open the app the way you have opened it 10,000 times. The number is $1 million. You close the app. You make coffee. You do not call anyone. There is no one to call who would understand what this number represents. Not the money, the time. 28 years of showing up on the first of the month. $168,000 contributed with your own hands. $832,000 built entirely by compounding, by time doing what time does when you stop interrupting it. The third rule, you did not build $1 million. You built a machine that built $1 million. Those are not the same thing. At a 4% annual withdrawal rate, $1 million generates $40,000 a year. That is $3,333 a month, every month, without you doing anything, without a meeting, without a commute, without a performance review. The machine runs whether you watch it or not. It ran while you slept. It ran while you sat in meetings that ran 47 minutes over. It ran while your coworker panicked in 2026 and sold everything. It ran while your friend financed the boat. It ran on Tuesday nights and Wednesday mornings and through every month you did not miss. It does not know your name. It does not know what you sacrificed. It does not care. It compounds. You finish the coffee. You rinse the cup. You go about your Monday. The number does not change what you do today. It changes what today means. You are not waiting anymore. You arrived, quietly, on a Monday, the way you always knew it would happen, without ceremony, without witness, without a single person in the room who understood what just ended. Somewhere tonight, a 22-year-old is lying on a couch that is not theirs yet. They have just opened a compound interest calculator. They typed $500 a month. They typed 10%. They typed 28 years. The number stopped them cold. They are reading it twice. They do not know yet what they just started. The machine does. It has already begun.